Good morning, my friend. What up? Time for a cup of coffee. Here we go with the beautiful early morning. The seagulls are out there, the tide's out. Here's the dog checking out the environment. So I asked you this morning, what does freedom mean to you? And I'm thinking about this a lot recently, and I think that maybe we should all be thinking about it right now. And I don't want to go off the deep end here and get too political. But the challenge we all face, I think we all face, is that we don't know the truth. We don't know who's telling the truth. Um, do you believe the media? I don't believe a thing I read in the media anymore. None of it. Um, I believe the media. I do believe the media is being controlled by financial and political interests that don't have our interest at heart. You know, the Constitution was written, the Bill of Rights was written to guarantee certain unalienable rights for all men. The right to liberty, the right to pursuit of happiness. Good morning, Lyle. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And those fundamental rights, those fundamental freedoms are being challenged right now. Let's just put it that way, being challenged. You know, let's talk about masks for a minute. I don't know what your opinion is of whether you should wear a mask or not wear a mask. I believe we would all come down on the same opinion. I believe that we would agree that if masks truly helped save lives and kept us safe, we'd wear them. But the problem is we don't have clear information. You can read as many articles about why masks shouldn't be worn as you can about why they should be worn, and none of us know who's really telling the truth. So discerning the truth is becoming a fundamental issue. And I don't have an answer. I don't pretend to have an answer. I have my own opinions, but I don't know for sure what the answer is. But I do know this. Beyond any shadow of a doubt, our freedoms are being challenged right now in many different ways, in many different fronts. And if we don't push back, if we don't stand up for our fundamental freedoms, they will disappear. You know, there is a service that lists the freest countries in the world. Interestingly enough, number one on the list is New Zealand. The United States isn't bad. It's number 7 on the list. I think it was up. Maybe it was a little lower. I'm not sure. It's not too low. At the very bottom of the list, next to Syria, is New Zealand. No, Venezuela. At the very bottom, let me say that again. At the very bottom of the list, next to Syria, is um, Venezuela. New Zealand was number 1 on the list, by the way. Now, the interesting thing about it is not many years ago, Venezuela was a very free country. It was, um, and it was a thriving country. It had an incredible economy. It was doing well. And then it turned to socialism. And it went through exactly what the United States is seeing right now. Mobs in the streets, burning buildings, uh, promises of free health care, free this, free that, free everything. Socialism. And the country eroded, collapsed, and is now at the bottom of the list for people's freedoms. If we're not careful, that's what's going to happen here. And I don't mean to be political, but I mean to challenge each of us to define in our own mind what it means to be free and to be sure that we protect those rights and those freedoms. Because if we lose them, we'll never get them back. They'll be gone forever. Just a thought for the day. So for me, freedom means the ability to do what I want, when I want, if I want, with whom I want, within the constraints of not hurting other people. I'm not free to just murder somebody because I don't like them. That's not a fundamental freedom. But I am free to stand in front of my house with a gun and point it at a mob that is threatening my life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. That freedom is guaranteed in the Constitution. It needs to be protected. Hey, that's all for today. I hope you're going to have a wonderful day. As usual, I intend to be happy. I hope you do too. It's a choice. And remember, be compassionate. The world needs a whole lot more of that. You take care. Love to hear what you think. Write a comment. Tell me what you think. Bye for now.